Good morning and welcome to our summer Wiogora service here at First Unitarian Church. My name is the Somerset Pixie, muggly known as Juliet Donaldson, the Director of Faith Development at First Unitarian Church, and the Wiogora Program Manager for this year. And I'm delighted to be leading worship this morning with Professor Pauletta Burrows-Screech, Professor Evangeline Almondine Biscotti, Glimmer Shinon, and our elves, Snap and Coral, and our musician, Carrick McCulloch. Here at First Unitarian Church, we strive in loving fellowship to honor the sacred, connect with each other, and serve justice. We are a welcoming congregation. Whatever your age, race, class, nationality, sexual orientation, or gender identity, we are delighted to have you with us this morning. We invite individuals and families seeking spirituality, community, and purpose to join us. We commit to welcoming you. We offer warmth and friendliness and a place to belong. You can stay connected to the church through our website, firstunitarian.com, our Facebook page, and our newsletter. If you would like to receive our e-newsletter, please go to firstunitarian.com and click subscribe to our newsletter at the bottom of any page. This morning we are celebrating our Wiogora community and program, which brings magic into the lives of children and families throughout the greater Worcester area and beyond. And now I will light our chalice. And now I will light our chalice of fire. In the spirit of love, we light this chalice. And now I would like to share this prayer, Love Loudly by Carrie Gottfried. Love loudly, Spirit of light, of life, of all that is good and bad and in between. Give me the courage and inspiration to love loudly, to share my joy and compassion with others, to let them know how much I appreciate them. We all give and receive love, but loving loudly is one of the greatest gifts of all, and it is so simple. All it requires is one person who is willing to say to anyone and everyone, you are loved. You are worthy of love. You deserve to be loved. Spirit of life, help me spread love throughout my communities. Help me teach others to love loudly so that it begins to circle around, so that I can hear it too. Blessed be. And now it is time for our offering. First Unitarian Church relies on your financial support to maintain our diverse ministries and programs. If you would like to support all we do as a church, text 844-906-2338, followed by the amount you wish to donate to First Unitarian Church. You can also go to firstunitarian.com and click Give Online at the top of any page. I invite your generous contributions for the good work of First Unitarian Church.
I've got peace like a dolphin, I've got peace like a dolphin, I've got peace like a dolphin in my soul. I've got peace like a dolphin, I've got peace like a dolphin, I've got peace like a dolphin in my soul. I've got faith like a dragon, I've got faith like a dragon, I've got faith like a dragon in my soul. I've got faith like a dragon, I've got faith like a dragon, I've got faith like a dragon in my soul. I've got hope like a phoenix, I've got hope like a phoenix, I've got hope like a phoenix in my soul. I've got hope like a phoenix, I've got hope like a phoenix, I've got
Lucky Streak, a reading by Angela Herrera. Who cast a spell over my world? Who opened the doors, stirred the crowd of possibilities, put gold dust in my dreams, causing my life to turn? Oh fate, oh love, oh spirit, oh God, is it true that all good things must end? Or have you set me on a path of meaning, not luck, of clarity, not magic? And this grace that brought me to the mountaintop is also assigned to carry me through the dark forests of loss, the ones that await us all, that disturb our peaceful sleep. The same grace that guides the seasons, cracking the ice, pushing up saplings, scattering the earth with their first dramatic leaves. We have had an exciting week at Flu Network Wiogora. Our scholars have done all sorts of magic, and our elves have been trying to restore magic to this castle, using the power of faith, hope, peace, and love. With the dubious help of a poltergeist named Pranks and the castle itself. We've learned that the magic of Wiogora is found in the 4 guardians of Wiogora. And there is one guardian for each house. But in another sense, during this week, we've discovered something else. The magic isn't in the castle itself, but it's in our community of witches, wizards, professors, knights, elves, and scholars. We've been gathering together online and have connected, laughed, learned, worked together, and during this time, we have seen the magic of our 4 houses play out every day in our interactions with each other and the outside world. The church is not a building, and the castle is not a building. They are a collection of people. And now I would like to introduce one of our elves, Snap, muggly known as Darren Belanger, to share a few words.
This is a personal essay I wrote about Wiogora for English this past year. The title is Friends Farewell. Why on earth am I crying? I mean, it's not because I messed up an audition or because my dog died or something like that. No, I'm crying in a sweltering church surrounded by people decked out in capes, tie-dye shirts, and other articles of clothing that might look like a mix between a hippie convention and a Harry Potter fan club meeting, and might make your eyes hurt. And you know what? That's almost exactly what it is. I'm crying because I am about to leave Wiogora, School of Wonder and Wisdom, a Harry Potter-themed 2-week summer camp that I have been going to for the last 8 years. I am a 16-year-old rising junior in high school in the 21st century, and I'm crying over a Harry Potter camp. It may be a camp where you can't call professors by their muggle names and where you can play Quidditch with yoga balls and pool noodles, but it's one of the few places where you can feel actual magic. This is what drew me into this fantastical camp in the first place. 8 years ago, when I heard that there would be a Harry Potter-themed summer camp at my church, I was so ready to enter that magical world. I had read some of the books, told some of my friends to sign up for it, and I was excited to try out this awesome camp. My younger sister, younger brother, and I also invited my cousins up from Connecticut to spend the 2 weeks with us and go on what ended up being quite a journey with us. There is really no word to describe that first year with any word other than magical. I got to go to potions class, duel other students with wands, and play Quidditch. In the beginning years, it was the actual magic that brought me back. I was not going to be able to play Quidditch in gym class or duel with wands in drama class anytime soon, but Wiogora gave me a place to do so. However, as I kept going back year after year, sure, I got to see the inner secrets of the magic, but it became more about making the magic with others, and that's why I keep going back. I go back not because of the sweaty armpits you are bound to have by the end of a hot July day. I don't even go back because my life's passion is hastily filling up kids' water bottles. I go back because behind the curtain of hippies and sweaty armpits, there is a community of people who work tirelessly to give people a place to belong and facilitate wonder and friendships. And that may as well be called magic. I wouldn't say I'm a hippie or a member of the Sweaty Armpits fan club, but I sure love belonging to a community who honors every person's needs and works to make a magical place for everyone. This is what makes one of my favorite moments every year the saddest as well. But it's sad only because of the fear that you may never feel this way again. At the closing assembly on the last Friday, all 250-ish students, professors, floating ghosts, and kitchen wizards gather and sing. Of course, we sing camp songs every day, maybe even a bit egregiously, but on that last day we sing one song in particular, which is called Friends Farewell. Everyone wraps their sweaty, potentially glitter-covered arms around each other and sings the opening lines, "We may never meet again, but I will hold you in my heart." In the early years, it was much sadder because we didn't know whether we were going to see each other again. People we had sung, danced, dueled, and cheered with. Now, of course, it's still sad, but people have realized how magical Wiogora is and make sure to make room for it in their calendar. Now it provides us a sort of time machine. The time machine that gives us the ability to nostalgically look back on the past 2 weeks and realize that it might not matter if we're going to see each other again, because we made the truest form of magic. We didn't actually fly in a broomstick or change cats into goblets, but we performed the magic that you can only feel. Feel when you hear the opening chords to your favorite song, or when you take a swig of water after playing your sport, which might happen to be played with a pool noodle in a yoga ball. It's something you can't explain or don't care enough to explain. You just want to feel it. Feel the magic and take it wherever you may go. Which reminds me of my favorite quote of all time from the 1984 cult film Buckaroo Banzai. And this is what I'll leave you with. No matter where you go, there you are. Thank you.
Hello, I am Professor Pauletta Burrows-Screech, and I teach the history of magic at Wiogora School of Wonder and Wisdom. And I am muggly known as Ellen O'Neill Waite, and I am a member of First Unitarian Church. And I have been happily involved in the magic of Wiogora since its first inception. I love books. I have a habit of reading a lot of young adult literature, and so I discovered Harry Potter when I didn't even have young adults in my house anymore. So the opportunity to do a Harry Potter themed camp was right up my alley. But this year in particular, the themes that we discover in Harry Potter about loss and change and having to alter the way we live is perfect for what we face. I believe in the community that has been developed in Wiogora through the years. I, as a clearly mature adult, have been invited and included in all that we've done. I have happily been sorted as a wave rider. I have emblems from every year, and I keep my owl magic with me all the time. Where else would I get to be an owl animagus, or at least a wannabe owl animagus with all the feathers given to me by my family and friends? I believe that the community we develop here is beyond just the hugs and the songs that we sing together. I think it's knowing that we share worldviews, magic views maybe, but definite worldviews. That we come to a place where we're safe, we can talk about things that perhaps we don't get to talk about in other parts of our lives, and we're supported as an adult by young people and as a young person by adults. I've also lived through some of the travails of the church in terms of deciding how do we keep this bothersome 2 weeks of summer camp that always turned into 6 weeks of weather and struggle to keep it going. I am so happy that we've decided to bring it into our church as a part of our RE curriculum. It's how we bring people to us. I can assure you, members of the First Unitarian Church, that our group has been expanded by the families who've come to us first through Wiogora. I encourage all of us to take a part in what's going on at Wiogora and in our RE development throughout the whole year. Everything is different, and yet so much is the same. We know that we have a great deal to offer to each other and to our youth, and that will go on whether I have to put on a mask or not. Thank you.